Hi everybody, and welcome back with me, Jackie Handy, to the next episode of Inclusion Differently. Let's get started. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Inclusion Differently with me, Jackie Handy. So this is the short mini video series where we're going through some of the reflections from my little book of belonging. You can see it there behind me on the shelf. Now, I know that many of you have got yourself a copy already, so if you have, thank you. If you're looking for something that you can have to follow on, just like this, then you'll need to go exclusively onto my website. That's jackiehandy.com/shop, because it's exclusively available there. It's a desktop wire-bound book, so it's not available on Amazon because they can't distribute it. So it's a great Christmas gift as well, because it's a really lovely book that really takes you through reflections and questions all about inclusion over 52 weeks of the year. So perhaps get your copy for yourself or for somebody else this Christmas and follow on starting your inclusion journey into 2021. But anyway, I wanted to share with you the next in our reflections in this series, and the question that we're going to look at today will be revealed very, very soon. But let's recap on what we've looked at already, because in the first few episodes, I think this is number 5 today, so in the first 4 episodes we've been looking at ways to really understand the person to the left and to the right of us at a much deeper level than just that sort of surface layer of identity or diversity. And we recognise that people really want to feel like they have a contribution to make that is valued. They really want to feel like they belong. There is diversity all around us in various different forms. And as I often say with the map behind me, which isn't wonky by the way, it's the angle on the lens, but that we all have our own unique map of the world. And so our identity is made up of many, many different facets and components based upon the experiences that we've had in life, and our culture and our heritage and so forth. So we've been talking about ways to understand people in more detail. We've been talking about ways to become a better listener and create a real environment based upon psychological safety, so that people feel safe to open up. And when we spoke last time, we talked about becoming a better listener and being able to both switch off anything that could distract our attention and switch on by being truly present to the person in front of us at any given moment in time. Now, if you want to check out the other videos in this series, by the way, just head on over to my YouTube channel, Jackie Handy on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and you'll see them there in a playlist of Inclusion Differently. And of course, you'll be able to follow on with all of my other video footage as well on the channel. But before I actually reveal the question that's in the book today, I want to show you this question, which is such a powerful question. It's a super simple one, but it's very, very powerful when engaging with coaching in organisations, when engaging in powerful conversations with other people to explore and uncover more about them. And it's as simple as this: what else? What else? So when you think you've asked enough questions, ask some more. And I give you that. I used to do a lot of sales training, and I would say that to people as part of their business development. But actually, questions are extremely important in many, many different aspects of our lives. And understanding our fellow human beings at a deep, deep level is no exception to that. So this lovely, powerful question, when you think you've got all of the information that somebody wants to give you about themselves, then think about adding to this, what else? To see whether you can still uncover more about them. Because the reflection from the book this time is, what more can I learn about the history, the culture and the identity of others? And there are so many different ways to do this. And by the way, the history or the heritage of individuals, the culture and the cultural nuances that somebody may have, and the deeper levels of identity are again really going to be able to help you in building and cementing relationships and creating those all important environments founded on inclusion and belonging. So of course there are books that you can read. I read a fantastic book all about race earlier this year called Me and White Supremacy by Layla Saad. If you haven't read it, that is a very educational book that you can read to uncover more about your viewpoints around language connected with race, racism, and indeed, of course, anti-racism. And that's just one resource. So there are many, many resources available to us. There are podcasts that we can look at. In this digital world, there's really no excuse than to be able to search out ways to uncover more about culture and cultural identity and history and heritage of different people in our world. But of course, that small question about what else is really the message I want to leave you with today, because that is the way that you're really going to uncover the unique heritage, the unique cultural nuances, and the unique deep level of identity of that individual to the left or to the right of us. So a short one really, just to recap some of the things that we've done already, to remind you to keep reflecting through the book if you have your copy, and to remind you to grab yourself a copy if you haven't. I remind you again then, JackieHandy.com/shop, that's where you can get your copy. But for now, I thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again next time on Inclusion Differently. Enjoy the journey. Bye for now.